Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 7. No, I'm sorry about that. This is episode 8 of my FTL Faster Than Light playthrough. I am your host, the Fast Hero. And so here we are. We're doing an Angie playthrough at this point, an Angie run. And we're going to try to see how far we can get. And guys, I really, really want to beat this for you. Because beating this game is not something that's easy. I've done it before quite a few times. I've done it with almost every ship, but it's it can be tedious, and I just hope it doesn't get to that point. I'm definitely gonna do everything in my power to not get it to that point, and just keep this fun and just going, moving forward. But this game, as you could have seen from when I was playing with a Federation ship going through, it can just fuck you out of nowhere. And you just don't even know what was happening. All of a sudden you get hit with a few different ships that were really well prepared, and you were not well prepared enough. So just making sure that you are as frugal as you could be with your actions in combat, making sure to disable every system to be able to get the advantage where you can. It's very important in this game. You can't just kind of loosely play it and hope you win. I'm playing this on easy, and I got messed up the first time I ran through here. So you could see what would happen if you played on normal or even hard. So you come out of the jump to see the laser blast coming from the other side of the beacon. Looks like someone is under attack from pirates. Aid the fucking civilian ship, because I hate pirates. They're the worst. Stop pirating shit. So you power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Yes, I do. I do indeed. Because that's what I do. Angie. Angie are some of the most peaceful people you will find in this game, so it's funny just seeing them, like, gung-ho going out and shooting everybody. See, and if you keep the ion hitting this, their shields, it'll keep their shields down, just rendering them hopeless. Of course, it depends on how much damage your ion does. So if you do... Damn, we got in a lot of shit. The ship was being assaulted was a science vessel. They thank you for saving them and offer a small reward. Good amount of scrap. We're getting a shit ton of scrap and fuel. So this is nice. This is nice. But yeah, so the amount of damage that your ion blaster does, so mine does 1 damage, it will take a shield down by 1. Or it'll take their weapons down by 1. It'll only do 1 damage, but that's okay. A lot of the times that'll be enough. Oh shit. You know, I barely looked before I clicked that. And sorry, there's no way out except for going back the way I came. So let's see how we can handle this. Looks like the beacon is home to a rebel checkpoint. They're stopping and searching any ship that passes through. Civilians being harassed and Federation members are detained. The rebels haven't noticed you yet. Fend for yourself, attack and escape. Bribe the rebels to release the civilian ships. I want to just, like, attack them. Just continually attack them. But, I think I'll bribe them. And they're easily swayed by the prospect of additional scrap, even to 14 scrap. They release civilian ships and everyone is free to go. One of the civilian ships quietly teleports over a crate of Federation military supplies, which happens to be 1 missile, 1 droid part, and 13 scrap. Not bad at all. We almost made back our scrap just by releasing those guys. So we only paid 1 scrap and got a missile and a droid part as well, so not a bad haul. So let's go into the store. Let's see what they've got. We're going to need to buy both of those, just without even looking at anything else. This requires 2 power, so that's okay. We've got Valeria, the rock person. FTL recharge booster, battery charger, advanced FTL navigation. Crew teleporter. Let's fix all first. Let's get a defense drone. Let's try to do an all drone playthrough. We're gonna try to let's keep our weapons as ion weapons, and then let's focus on using droids to attack and defend ourselves. I think that's a good plan. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So we're gonna kind of look on here and see if we can't enhance our abilities a little bit. Now we can use both the combat and the defense at the same time, but we don't have enough power to power them both. So let's go to this distress and then go to the exit and call it good for right now. So you arrive at a distress beacon near the small asteroid belt and find a ship with a pirate marking partially crushed between two large rocks. It must have been illegally mining in the belt without proper equipment. So we could try to dislodge the ship by shooting the rocks, or destroy and loot the ship. They're just pirates. You know what I'm going to choose. You decide the pirate is not worth saving and fire a few volleys into their hull, but before you can scrap the remains of another pirate ship's... Oh, that was fucked up. Before you can scrap the remains, another pirate ship flashes on your radar. Perhaps he saw your deed, or perhaps they want to claim the spoils for themselves. But for whatever reason, they're charging weapons. Alright guys, you brought this on yourselves. I'm gonna have both of those going. We got our defense drone, we got our attack drone, now let's shoot our ion. There we go. So we got their shields continuously down. We got our attack drone going. Our defense drone is doing absolutely jack shit. Thanks for that. But he will, like, attack incoming lasers. He can't attack incoming, or sorry, not lasers, but, you know, the blasters. So the enemy ship appears to be powering off its FTL, trying to escape. Well, drone, what are you doing? Attack that fucker. This is what I'm paying you for. Jump eminent, dude. Okay. So I was able to delay their FTL with my ion cannon. I actually wasn't sure if I was able to do that, so that's nice to know. If you shoot their ion cannon with your... or shoot their engines, or I even imagine their cockpit with your ion cannon, then it can delay their FTL, and you don't have to worry about them jumping away. So that was the distress. Let's go to the exit, see what's at this beacon. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. With the FTL drivers charged, you can jump to the next sector. Oh, and the Federation sympathizers contact you on your arrival. We know your mission should be secret, but don't ask how we know about it. Take this schematic. It's all we can do to help. So, we got a system repair droid. These guys are invaluable. We will... Gosh, I almost want to just activate it right now, but he chills in this area, and as soon as you have something going wrong on your ship, they'll kind of like fly to that area and try to... They'll put out fires and patch up your hull and repair systems and stuff like that. So, let's get another power bar. Let's explore this nearby beacon and then go back to the exit. So scanners indicate that a battle is taking place nearby. It seems that someone is under attack by space pirates. Let's aid the civilian ship then. Power up our weapons. You know, I'm wasting a droid part by using the defense droid, so maybe I should chill it with that. Oh, but defense droid just saved our ass. Saved our hull, at least. I know how that sounded. Okay. Yes. Attack them. Excellent. Their cockpit's down. Their engines are down. Their oxygen's down. Oh, their cockpit's back up. But it's down again. Dude, this combat droid. I know I was giving it shit last time, but seriously, you've got my back. Nice! And the ship you saved is badly damaged in the battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at a nearby station, but one offers to join your crew. And guess what? It's an Engi. The survivor gets on board of the ship. Well, Angie, I'll tell you what. Or, sorry, Dolan. Well, Dolan, how about you head over to the engine room? So we've got somebody manning pretty much all of the areas. Well, let's go back to the exit and go to the next sector. This is a good run so far. Now, I'm wondering if we're going to... Damn, look at this. This is a very friendly playthrough. I'm wondering if we're going to be able to get everything we need. I think there's one upgrade that would be awesome. That means that you get all of the drone parts for any drones that don't get destroyed during battle. And that would be incredibly helpful, invaluable to us. So let's see what we have here. So thanks to the high nebula density of this sector, very little of it has been charted, and rumors of what lurks in the depths abound. Alright, so let's continue on. Navigating the fog blind, you practically bump holes with a mantis ship. So practically, or we did, so I don't really think that there's a kind of a closeness to that, or like a varying degree of bumping holes. It says, they hail you. Pa, this transgression will be overlooked. Nebula. Nebula very dangerous. Next time, humans all die. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. If you're gonna be talking to me like that, you die. So I'm not gonna activate our defense droid because I feel like we're doing pretty well. Oh damn. And he can't really intercept lasers. He can intercept the blasters, but they've been kind of missing with those, which is our evasion is that good. Let's send this guy over. Fix up our oxygen. Whew, we are doing alright. We only lost 2 there. We got 3 Engi on our crew. Massively awesome at repairing everything. So, you know, if we get into a tight area, it's not going to be too bad. You cross paths with an advanced scout of the rebel fleet, searching the section of the nebula for your ship. They're searching for me? How nice. Let's just attack them with the drone. It's gonna get us that challenge completed, and so that'll be nice. I don't remember what all the challenges were, but I do remember one of them was fucking up a bunch of their systems with ion cannons, and then the other one was doing a battle with just a drone, which I did. Hardly lifted a finger. So the ship explodes, leaving behind substantial collection of useful scrap material. Hell yeah. Alright, and we're not seeing a whole lot of distress signals or shops. So that's unfortunate, but you spot a rebel ship in the nebula ahead and stay off their radar. Try to engage? Fuck yeah, dude. Without sensors, you can't maintain or lock on for long. The rebels slip away. Fuck. But they're right there! Alright, we got distress signal here. Store here. You know, as long as you talk about it, it'll just happen. This is something you know if you work in the food industry. As soon as you start talking about, oh man, it's pretty slow, they jump in. People will just line up at your door. So if it's getting slow and you don't like it, talk about how slow it is, or say something like, "Oh, it's so slow. I think I'm gonna go on a break," and then people just walk in. That's the law of food service. Probably any service industry, but I've only ever worked in food service. So the distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and their repair crew can approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Let's promise to help. So you consider your options. You can simply fire on the defense system from a distance. We can disable the defense systems with an ion weapon, or we can send an Engi crew to repair the targeting system remotely. Well, this seems like the safest one. Don't have to use any weapons to fire on anything. So your crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. The station gives you its thanks along with the reward. Oh, well, your thanks is good enough, but, you know, not really, so thanks for the reward as well. 2 missiles, 1 droid part, and 37 scrap. Let's move on, everyone. So, back... I know we had one distress signal, or 1 signal outside of the nebula, and now we're jumping right back in. So an advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. However, without functioning sensors, it is impossible to tell what's inside. Let's attack it to get to the station, duh. And let's keep their weapons fucked up. See, I was only doing 1 damage, so it only kept one of the weapons down. But since I keep attacking it so fast, it's actually keeping both of the weapons down. And my combat droid is able to neuter the auto surveyor in order for me to take it down. You salvage what you can from the broken ship. The station was either abandoned or stripped clean. It seems to have lain unused for quite some time. You find nothing useful. Fuck those rebels, dude. Fuck that shit. You know what? I should have had that, okay? You should have given me something. Let me delay the rebels or some nonsense, because this is nonsense. This is bullshit. You feel naked without functioning sensors. You half expect a rebel ship to appear from behind a cloud at any moment, but none come. Okay, well that was fun, I guess. Okay, I was trying to see if there was a line from there to the next one. And there was. So let's go to this one. It's where the roles have penetrated so deep in the uncharted space. They really have. Like every other place I've found one of these auto hackers. Or auto bastards. So let's pause. Get our shit going. Whew. Our oxygen? You fucking assholes. Okay. You destroyed my drone. Oh yeah, okay, that's right. So your drones won't automatically be able to spawn again. You're gonna have to wait until they're being constructed in the drone bay. Okay, so I've got the ion on their weapons now. I'm not going to be able to really damage this anymore. Sweet. Let's get in there. In fact, let's get a system repair droid on the case. That way, we don't have to worry about shit. And I'm going to try to upgrade all of our droids as much as possible, so we don't have to worry too much about this. Okay, so actually seems like we're nearly at the end here. So I'm going to call it good for right now. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time on my FTL playthrough. See ya!